Today we're going to be playing one of the decks from the Mythic Championship, which is Sultai Sacrifice. This is basically an evolution of the Sultai food deck, where it's using Trail of Crumbs, Cauldron Familiar, and Witch's Oven to utilise excess food and have a way of basically being able to go off and have more inevitability over the other decks. So it can go slightly earlier, slightly longer, slightly grindier with Trail of Crumbs as well. The only cards that doesn't hit are Once Upon a Time, so this basically will always hit. And Noxious Grasps, there's some more after board. Obviously the deck list don't have full sideboards, so I've made my best guesstimation of the numbers that was run for this this person. I think it was Timothy Wu's list that I took. Let us begin. Is this actually not? This one would be close, but we've got no second land. This one's much better. This Once Upon a Time can potentially find a cat. Russian sleeves, sure. That's fine. That is quite loud. Let's sort that out. So we'll be able to start getting some cards out of these Trail of Crumbs, like when we're making mana with the Goose, we get to use that to draw a card. Okay, we're against Dance of the Manse. I think we're happy just Once Upon a Time in here. If we find a cat, that would be ace. I think I'm happy with Murderous Rider. And that was a nice pickup. Another Goose off that. And cast that this turn. Murdering my Goose. That's really rude. Oko, you say? I think I'm just gonna start by doing this again. Take another Goose. Okay, this is a solid start. Not been too many decisions yet here. McQuacker's Streams, thank you for the follow. I think that's okay. Castle Lochwain's a very good draw. Let's just start grinding through some more cards. Vraska's a good one. Make another food. Welcome to the feast. And so McQuacker's Streams and Guilera, thank you very much for the follows offline. So Vraska's going to get to eat this food here, and then we get to draw the card to Vraska and use the Trail of Crumbs, which is going to be sweet. I think I'm happy enough paying the 1 here. So we can't find another land, and we can play the kitty cat. I mean, they've had a reasonable draw. Like Kaya's Wrath being able to kill two of my geese was good for them. Doom foretold. I mean, they were on 6. How did they get to 6? Duresses. I think it's just Duress that I want. Guess we can take a couple of negates in too. Vraska's probably better because we're not wanting these Massacre Girls. It's just never going to do anything. And Noxious Grasp doesn't do enough. I think that's probably all I want to do. Wicked Wolf can still hold its own, but maybe I just want something more aggressive like Regisaur. Probably not. Let's grab a Brontodon in. So you can use the Streamdecker overlay to see the deck list. You can type !deck in chat. You can type !prime in chat. You can see how you can actually subscribe for free. I need to sort out all the other commands for all the other various bits and bobs with the quest zone stuff. Quest mode stuff. I haven't done anything with that yet, but I'll be doing that shortly. Probably do that at some point over the weekend. First weekend I've had that I'm just kind of dedicating to just streaming. So in a while. John Watneck, thanks very much for the follow. And remember, you can type !giveaway in chat as well. I'm currently running a couple of giveaways. So there's no point doing this in our opponent's turn. We get an extra card, extra little bit of information. That's brutal. Let's start with the goose. See where we get to. Okay, so we're gonna get to Duress and then hold up negate. So let's see what they're working with first. Just gonna take the Oath of Kaya. I don't really care about the other stuff they've got going on at the moment. So I think I'm just gonna, just in case they draw like a Teferi, I'd really rather be able to counter it. So I'm just gonna play the Swamp rather than play a tapped Shockland. Our life total is not going to be too relevant in this matchup, so I would rather have the ability to have those things matter. The small margins matter at the end of the day. Okay, so they can cast Kaya's Wrath, so it is worth bearing in mind. I think I'm just jamming Vraska. I don't think I need as many lands as I've currently got. I'd rather have some cards, so let's just start trying to be aggressive with it. If they want to Kaya's Wrath my Goose, they can do that. Oath of Kaya the Goose is slightly more rude, but still acceptable. So I'm going to shock in this Watery Grave, play the Trail, make the food. I'm going to sacrifice the food. Draws the card, pay the 1. Take the Oven. Oven turns this Trail on big time, so they're going to have to deal with this Vraska, otherwise all of our creatures are going to be lethal, so hope everyone's doing wonderfully on this fine Saturday morning. We should be live for a fair bit this morning. We'll see how we get on with this deck. Played a little bit of Team of Reclamation yesterday and it went horrifically, so are they just dancing for these 3 cards? There's the 2 cards. Oh, they've got an Oath in the graveyard, so yeah, just dance for 3. So just draw 2 and shoot something for 3. And by something, the Vraska. Okay, let's start by Once Upon a Timing and see if we hit a cat. We do hit a cat. Perfect. Right, from next turn, my aim is to hold up at least 1 negate every turn. Now that we've kind of... Okay, that's fine. That's not the piece that's relevant here. Teferi is much more annoying. But if they try and bounce something, yeah, they can't really because of Familiar. It does mean that my negates are pretty much dead here, so... I think I'm now looking for a Murderous Rider, so I'm just going to leave this Cauldron Familiar in the graveyard so I can sack the food when I've got mana, so I can use the Trail of Crumbs. I could also just Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time gives me a lot of looks. Once Upon a Time gives a lot of looks. And we found it. Please go away. Dances has to be X6 for them to actually be relevant. Let's see what they've got. Nothing. Trail just gives us a lot of card advantage here. Again, I'm just going to leave the cat in the graveyard in case we want to sack the food to look for something. And we found another cat. Okay, I think I'm just going to start by bringing this back and look at the top 2 for something good. Another oven. Another oven's very, very interesting. I think I'm going for the other oven because I want to be able to hold up these negates. Okay, cool. Wanna know? Wanna know. We're at the base of gold 4, so hopefully we can work our way up. Ooh, lots of good things. Let's crack back, shall we? Robber of the Rich. Mastery Tree. What are we looking at? Gadwick. Fae of Wishes, Royal Scions. I think that's what I was working toward because Royal Scions was the most likely thing I was to be playing. Yeah. It's like not playing these white cards. They're all really bad. Okay, on to the next one. So as I say, we are 1-0. Really need to put something on the interface somewhere so you can see what our score is. It's actually not very difficult to do, so I should definitely do that. This hand's kind of awkward. Like we don't have a turn. We don't have a half of our key cards, so I'm gonna mulligan this one. This one's better. Don't have double black for Murderous Rider, but I think this is a better hand. It's got more stuff going on. Well, okay, if you insist. Okay, this is Jeskai Fires. I'm not sure how this matchup's going to be. Our hand's certainly not great in this matchup, but nor was our first one, so might just be us churning through some food. Bouncing my food. That's already done its thing, so I'm just going to play this extra trail and try and set up for a future turn. Like, we sack this and pay 2 to do this twice. Seems pretty reasonable. Okay, no fires yet is good. Yeah, I just kind of have to try and find something with this food. Get something going.
Don't worry, I got this.
Our sideboard's probably pretty well set up for this matchup. Negates and duresses. Depends if they're playing calves. They are playing calves. Calves is much worse for us. Because that means they have the combo kill, so of just going cav, here's all my mana, my stuff's all hasty and massive. Let's take a goose. And an Occo. Could really do with this goose staying around. It's going to be able to give us some food for the trails. Another Cavalier Gales. Yikes. Probably dead here. It's a lot of cards they've seen. Yeah, we'll just move on. We don't really have any good answers to the Cavaliers, so we're just going to have to combat the rest of their deck. I guess we can bring in the Aether Gusts. Noxious Grasps are dead. Massacre Girls are awful. Wicked Wolves are not good, but the rest of this is probably fine. Let's go with this. I'm going to go on play. This hand's great. Turn 2 Occo. Let's go. Here's my Occo. Veto my witch's oven. Sure. Elkify. Well, they're dying here. Like, my Oko's going away, but I mean, they're dying pretty badly. Let's just keep trying to find any kind of pressure. Just any pressure off the top would be great, deck. That's not pressure. Even like a Trail of Crumbs would be ace. Vraska would be insane. Brontodon would be insane. Why would I have drawn anything? I haven't drawn a spell from opening hand, have I? No. It's 3 spells, 4 lands, and I've drawn 3 more lands. Seems reasonable. Well, I mean, Brontodon's a good draw, so a bit late to the party, but hopefully they don't have too much here. Don't know why they would sack that now if they've got like a Cavalier. That seems weird. Like you got Cavalier Gales, like yeah, like you get throw away your bad cards with your shuffle there. Why would you do that in that order? Really strange. I'm pretty sure we're just dead here. We've just not drawn anything this game, so sure. This gives us half a chance if they decide to get aggressive. So it's how many lands? 2 lands. So when this dies, sure. Sure. Oko. Does Oko change anything? Really annoying they've not taken an extra one damage somewhere. Yeah, it's really annoying. I'm gonna play the basics so I can sack a food if I need to. If I have another Cavalier Gales, I'm dead, but stomp me. Sure, that doesn't kill me. I am not dead on board. Good places to be. I am dead on board, am I? Yeah, I am dead. Okay, never mind. Yep. Shame this isn't a creature. Joyous. That was some super sick draws we had there. Super sick. Alright, let's go again. This hand seems good. Goose, Oven, Crumbs, Vraska. Just give me a cat. Is this getting countered? Quench. Sure. Okay, so we're not playing against fires, so that bodes well. Sure. So we're not resolving a spell today. Oh my word. Make another oven. We've certainly flooded out in these games so far. That is for sure. Ral's Outburst me. Sure. One, two, three, four, 5 spells, 7 lands. Okay. Yep. Saving these foods in case we draw a Trail of Crumbs, as much as I can't imagine that that's resolving. Jesus hell. Not even scrying. How rude, opponent. How rude. Yeah, I'll just take it again. Now they've got 4 spells in hand. We do not, so. Oh my word. Just gonna move on. Like, you're not gonna win games where you draw that many lands spells. Shrug. Duresses seem good, Negates seem good, Veil of Summer seem great, Vraska's probably fine, Massacre Girl's probably not good, Wicked Wolf's fine, Noxious Grasp is dead, essentially don't want the Duresses, because they are still like kind of creature based. Maybe just don't want the extra Vraska, go with that. I want the murderous riders so we can actually kill their creatures. No, my camera's gone completely out of focus. No, it's back. Never mind. I forgot to hit record, so I have to use Twitch to upload to YouTube, which I hate doing. I would love to be on the play, obviously. Well, I have to keep this one. I can't throw this one away. That green source. Play a Temple of Epiphany. Yay! They played a Temple of Epiphany. We have a chance. And we've got the cat oven as well. Oofed. This is a good start.
Welcome to the feast.
I'm crushing my goose. My goose is cooked. Just gonna try and get aggressive here. We obviously missed the land, so do get to start looping the oven cauldron though, so that's nice. Can even just leave the food at end step so I can actually use the Oko to make it a food, to make it an elk and hit them with it. Put them on a 2-turn clock. So I need no more spells to resolve to win this game, I don't think. So I'm not bringing the cat back, I'm just using the food. I'm going to attack them with the food. I think. Do you want to... Yeah, I'm just attacking them with the food. Guess I'd have been better bringing back the cat, draining them, and then making the cat a 3-3, because then I can sack the cat to the oven and do the thing again, and then just keep making it a 3-3 every turn. Yeah, that's probably better. I mean, the oven could just get made into an elk as well, so... Right, cast this. See what you do. I would like this one to be an elk. So, that's a really interesting choice from them to bounce that oven. I don't really care about the Brazen Border at all, because it's not going to do anything. I think I'm just supposed to let this happen though. Because I'd rather cast the oven again. Alright, this one will eat the... We'll eat this and bring back a cat. So they're pretty much dead here. By pretty much, I mean basically just next turn. Remember, type exclamation point prime, exclamation point giveaway, exclamation point deck gives you lots of various different bits of information that you can help you enjoy the stream a bit more. Bring back the cat. Block with the cat. Sack the cat. This definitely shouldn't have been you can activate this at any point either. I feel like they done goofed with energy a few years ago, and I think they've done goofed again with all of the specific cards relating to food. Mechanics just very, very strong. Let me block. Man, it's really cold here today. Winter is definitely coming. It's supposed to be -3 overnight, and it definitely felt like it. It's Celsius for anyone that... anyone out there that doesn't know where I'm from. You can bounce my cat and then counter my cat. That's probably the best thing you've got going on, but the ovens are then just gonna... The cat's an elk. Oh dear. You can cast an Orco post combat as well to give us an extra food. But they just have nothing. Cool. On to game 3. I like the way we sideboarded, I think. Potentially should have the Aether Gusts in just for the red spells, but I think Negate is probably a better option overall. I'm going to keep this one. It's got everything I want apart from an Orco, and Once Upon a Time is going to find us land 2. And opponent's mulliganing to Oblivion, so they're going to be on at least a 5, maybe a 4. Okay, let's play. Oh, we found an Orco. Just give me land 2. Perfect. This is 100% getting stomped, but that's fine. Or shocked, or whatever. So I'm going to go for the oven, because I'm expecting whatever to get countered anyway, which is fine. I'm going to play out a cat and play out a gilded goose. I don't have a particularly good draw here, just because I'm missing lands. Like, obviously we kept a one lander. At least we can hold up negate, stop them doing shenanigans. Yeah, no. None of that. Stop that, opponent. Blast zone for 1. Yikes. 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 That just... Oh, wow, we're not using the blast zone to wipe my board. Holy cow, that's good for me. Holy cow, that's good for me. Like, holy cow. Like, I mean, they can do it this turn, but it's just not as effective, is it? Like, I've cast the Oko now. Didn't even bring back the cat to block the Gadwick, so the Oko stays on 6. Sure. So we're going to murder the Gadwick. Still can't believe they haven't used this blast zone to 4 for 0 me, essentially. I'm definitely throwing away a goose to keep the Oko, so... But I am goose flooded anyway, so... Another blast zone. Jesus. Let's make a goose and elk. Kill the Gadwick. Get off my table. And we're out of cards. That's okay. Try and get the gettings while the getting's good for these guys. Blast Zone's obviously going to kill them at some point if they realise that's what this card does. This is why it's in your deck, so you can like kill stuff. Sure. It's a good one. Land. Oh, they've realized. Look at that. Oh, blast zones on 1. These are 1 mana things. Oh my goodness, we can blow up the world. Blast zone blowing up the world. A few turns too late, opponent, I think. Whack you. Play 1 life Linky Boy. Don't hurt my Oko. Ral, is it Viceroy? Does that kill my... No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought it might actually kill Oko, but it doesn't hit Planeswalkers. Why would it? I think I'm just ignoring this. You like your Opt opponent, don't you? Oh, come on, opponent. Just fall over and die. Please. Please fall over and die. Come on. Kill my elk, sure. You successfully killed an elk. Oh look, it's an elk. You... You can crack the blast zone. You can play the second Oko. Or they can bounce my cat. That's a bold move. Means you have to deal with Murder's Rider too. Okay. Okay. Feel like it's worth me to have a food in play. Think it gives them less outs. this blast zone might be on cat killing duty. I'm assuming they have no life gain, so I guess I don't actually have to pressure them that much, because they're not going to be able to go up from 2 life. Like, two activations of the cat is going to kill them, so... Why would you tap like that? Now you're dead on board. I mean, that helps too. Okay, good. We are... Is that 2 and 1? 2-1, 2-0. I can't remember if we lost. Did we lose one? We did lose one. What was that against? Fires, wasn't it? That was Cav Fires, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's go one more for just now and see where we get to. Viewer count's not amazing, so I think I'll probably just do a little bit and then I'll come back later on. Probably do some more before. I also forgot to click record, so I need to go and do some other bits and bobs because I'm empty. But can do that and then come back for a little bit before the stuff starts later on for the Mythic Championship coverage again. No Orko, but turn 2 trail seems pretty good. And activate it, so... Gutter Bones. Maybe I'm supposed to play the cat. No, I'm not supposed to play the cat. I can play the cat later. And trade off with the bones. Okay, sure. Makes me regret my choice slightly, but not by a lot. Robber of the rich. Well, I'm richer than you, I'm afraid, opponent. I would love a witch's oven. Why didn't you let me do the other thing? That's weird. I feel in pretty good shape here, especially seeing as they're an aggro deck and not, or they don't look like they're playing the Aristocrats build. They just look like they're red-black aggro. Rankle. Rankle, I think, is probably worth Murderous Ridering here. Make it a 6. Masker Girl. That'll be a good one for down the line. Let's kill this robber first, though. I guess I should have probably killed the Fireblade Artist because it's actually reach. I have to play another Rankle, I'll just block with a Goose. Sacrifice a creature. Well, my kitty cat doesn't need to be here. That was a good one, opponent. Wanna try again? Dreadhorde Butcher, sure. Okay. It's like you're not making any progress here. I guess this is the Regisaur Lovestruck Beast kind of matchup. Noxus Graph doesn't do anything. Masker Girl's probably pretty good. Vraska's maybe just too clunky. Could see that. Just play my big guys to block. I'm not gonna have too many answers to get through them, so they seem to just be an aggro deck, so okay, let's have another one. This one's probably fine. Like, making 2 creatures with Lovestruck Beast and Trail of Crumbs in between times is fine if Once Upon a Time finds a Goose or anything else. I think this is a above average hand. Like making a human just to be able to block like the 2/1 that comes back would be fine. Or a Dreadhorde Butcher. Quite happily trade with a Dreadhorde Butcher. Night of the Ebon Legion's a good one, though. Well, we found the Goose anyway, so... yeah, let's just take the Murderous Rider. Can murder that thing on 2 if we need to. Okay, this hand turned from being fine into probably significantly above average, so... I'll block this one. Stormfist Crusader. Feel like I'm in for the drawing cards, so let's just go Trail of Crumbs. I'm going to block the knight if they give me an opportunity to, which they aren't. What? Why are you... I had actions. Why did you auto-pass? Arena, why did you auto-pass? I wanted to draw cards. The hell? The actual hell, like... That's just not how that works. Like, I had actual abilities to be able to do. I could make mana. Why did you auto-pass? That's the second time it's done that. It obviously just doesn't register a mana ability from Goose as something that I can actually respond to stuff with. That is very annoying, and now I don't have double black either for this Murderous Rider, so yeah. I'm gonna Aqua and make a food a 3/3 now. Don't really have much of a choice. That's so annoying. Okay, there's a black source, so we can Murderous Rider. Rankle is rude. Although it does mean that the Knight the Ebon Legion, I can trade with it, so that's probably what I want to do. If they give me an opportunity, they might just try and kill Okko with the Rankle and the Stormfist Crusader. Obviously that's something they can do, and it would kill it, so it's all coming from me. Block this thing before I can't block it no more. So I'm going to be on... I'm going to be dead, so... I guess no, I can... If I play this, I need to kill the Rankle. I have no other option. I could make it an Elk, but that's not doing anything, is it? No, so I'm dead, so that's fine. Arena Bug! Yay! Love an Arena Bug. It's like, I sat with an extra food there the entire game that I didn't need, and that could have been a card, an answer, or something else, and the game just decided I didn't want to respond to that and actually make a mana. It's like, just because I don't have actual mana up doesn't mean I'm auto-passing through that. If I have to, like, put full control mode on just to be able to, like, actually do something there, that's not very good. Like, really not very good. I'm on the play. This hand's not great. Let's have a look at another one. Woof. No. This hand's significantly better. Throw away the Murderous Rider and the Lovestruck Beast, I guess. Because I don't have an untapped land for 2 yet, so I need the Once Upon a Time to do that. Guess at that point I'm potentially better throwing away the castle. So if I throw away castle and Murderous Rider. This is potentially slightly greedy, but like this should hit a land, so I'm going to take an Overgrown Tomb. Don't kill my bird. The bird is the word. Do not kill the bird. Rude. Rude. Okay, it's okay. I'm okay with it. Make a human, make a goose. Stormfist Crusader, sure. I would love some cards, opponent. We'd also love some life, but we'll take what we can get at the moment. Oh, that's a legal block. Oh my word. Arena, you're just being crap, you know that? I'm expecting to get blown out here, but... No? So this is just getting shocked, or what? That was a... Wow, that was literally just throw it away from my 1-1. Holy cow, that was good for me. Yeah, this goose is a 3/3. This is a Lovestruck Beast to go. I guess I can actually attack one of these. Oh, see if we can get ourselves out of this one. I'll quite happily trade this and your turn. It's your entire turn just to eat my Lovestruck Beast. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Now they can cast a 1-mana thing, but that's not really what I care about. Like, I can give them the food for the Fireblade Artist and hit them for 8. I feel like that's something I would like to do. Here, have a food. I would like a creature. Whack you. Gonna make a Witch's Oven just because I can make a food at instant speed, gain 3 life just in case. Like, the only way I'm losing this is to then having something, whatever that something is. So I'd rather just play on the edge of caution. Yep, you've got 2/1 with first strike if they attack me. Sure. Guessing the plan is to sack a food. Is that the plan? Seems like a dodgy plan. Gonna hit you with the oven as well. Gain 3 plus shock. Still doesn't do enough. So I'm pretty sure they're just dead. Yep, cool. That is that was a reasonable run. So we beat Rakdos aggro for Okay, cool. That was a pretty good run there. We were 3-1. We beat Esper Dance, Is It Control, and Rakdos Aggro, and we lost to a Cavalier's Fire's control deck or combo deck, however you want to look at it. Right. The viewer count has not been great, so I'm gonna leave it just now. I'll be back later on. What you can do in the meantime, you can type !deck in chat to see the deck we were playing. You can type !prime to see how you can subscribe to me on Twitch for free using your Amazon Prime. And you can type !giveaway, where I'm giving away a couple of bits and bobs. You'll be able to see it over there on Gleam. And I think this command works as well. !YouTube, you can find my YouTube account as well. For those on YouTube, all these links are down in the description below, except for the YouTube, it's Twitch. Right, thanks very much everyone for watching just now, and we'll catch you later on today.